Hey, what's going on, Virgos? Butch Tarot here. I'm going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it will not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. We're going to be using the Tattooed Tarot. And let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Virgo? What's going on for Virgo? For Virgo. All right, Virgo. So the first thing we got. Now I feel like there's someone, we have that Lover's card. There's someone that you have a strong connection with. Now, I feel like you feel a lot of energy from this person. You know, you feel like this is the person that you were meant to be with. You feel a very strong pull toward this person. But I feel like lately, the stronger the pull feels for you, I feel like we're getting a lot of hot and cold from this person. You know, it feels like this person's pulling away from us. It feels like this person doesn't feel the same way. Because if they did, why would they pull away? Now, I feel like there's, that defensive energy around this person is because they don't... I really feel like this person has a hard time believing that you could possibly feel the way they feel about you. You know, that you could feel the same way about them. I feel like this person is dealing with a lot of issues and has been dealing with a lot of issues. You know, a lot of things holding this person back. You know, I feel like this person almost feels like they can't be loved. I mean, they know what they want. They want you. They know that. But they just don't know how you'd want them. And that's why you feel like they're pulling away, because they're in their head. They only think about you. They want to be with you. They want to move forward with you. They feel like, but like I said, they feel like they don't understand why, if you love them, why you love them. You know, I feel like this person's had a long history of being hurt, being abandoned. And the way they feel for you, they don't want, it would destroy them if you abandon them. Because they want so very badly to be with you. They only think about you. They have all these late nights up, waking up, hot sweats, cold sweats, having nightmares. They're so afraid to open themselves up to you. Because they're afraid if you see them for who they really think they are, that you won't want them. When things get real, when relationships take that next step, and things start coming out, they feel like there may be a point when you walk away. They feel like you don't know them as well as they know themselves, and if you did, you wouldn't be there. But I feel like you do know them. And I feel like it doesn't matter to you. Now, I feel like a lot of that is why they're hiding their feelings from you. Why they're going into this, that hermit mode. Why they're going cold on you is because they feel... It's almost like they feel like if they give They open themselves, they become vulnerable. And if you see that side of them, if you see something and you walk away, they don't think they can handle it. They don't think they can handle losing you. But I feel like what you've been waiting for, I know from what I can see, I feel like what you've been waiting for is coming. I feel like, I do see them finally starting to give to the situation because they know there's no other way. They're not walking away from this. They're getting to a point when they know this has to happen. And I feel like they're gonna throw themselves to your mercy. And it's because they feel emotionally fulfilled by you. It's getting to a point when they feel like no matter what happens, they can't walk away from this. And I feel like they are going to come out of that hermit mode and they are going to give to the situation, like I said, with that Six of Pentacles. I do feel like they are going to give you back what you've been giving them. And it's solely because they want to build a future with you. They don't know what's going to happen. But they also know that they can't walk away from this. So there's only two choices for them. And I feel like them putting you, them going into that hot and cold and going into that hermit mode is really giving them time to realize they either lose you because they walk away, or they lose you because you walk away. They're having a hard time seeing. They're seeing a lot of negatives and not a lot of positives, but I feel like I said, I feel like that's going to change. I feel like what you've been waiting for from this person, they are finally going to open up to you. We got the Eight of Wands. I do see them walking away from a lot of those burdens and finally putting themselves out there because at the end of the day, I feel like they're going to get to the point where they realize there's nothing better going to come their way. You became one of the most important people to this person, and they realize that the best they can do is give you everything and hope for the best. Like I said, I feel like things were going good, and I feel like as this connection grew, that's when they started that's when they started going cold on you. But it's not for what you think. They're not going cold because they're having doubts about how they feel for you. They just wonder how you can have so much feelings for them, how it would be possible that you would be on the same page as they are. But like I said, it gets to a point where, this person is coming out of their shell because they realize that they'd rather you end this than them. They're going to put themselves out there because they realize you're perfect for them. You're the one that's been giving them all the love and all the attention. And at some point they realize that the only thing they can do is give it back and hope for the best. It's almost like that Hail Mary. But what they don't see is that you truly do have these feelings for them. You've been there for this person. For all the cross watchers, Virgos aren't going to give you their attention if you don't deserve it. They're not going to give you all their attention if they have no, future. If they don't see a future with you, they're not going to give you their attention. Virgos don't give their attention for fun. If a Virgo acts like they like you, they probably do. If a Virgo acts like they love you, then they do. And you need to go with that. And you need to give it, all Virgo wants is someone that's going to show up for them. And I feel like that's what's really going to turn this person around, is the fact that you've been showing up for them. So now it's their turn to show up for you. And like I said, I do see a lot of forward movement. I do see that communication coming. And I feel like once they open that communication, I feel like they're going to feel a lot better about the situation. Like I said, I feel like they've been let down by a lot of people that meant a lot to them, and they can't they can't even fathom how badly it would hurt if you turned out to be one of those people. But like I said, at the end of the day, it comes down to the decision. You either give or you walk away, and they're not willing to walk away from you. And with this person, we have a lot of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have a lot of Earth, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. We have a lot of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I mean, we have fire as well, so we have all signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I feel like once this got to a point where there was no turning back, this person started having doubts on how you felt about them. But I feel like that going into that hermit mode, going cold, is their way of really, focusing on the situation. And I feel like that focus is what they need to come back stronger than ever. Feeling like they need to show up for you. And they're, like I said, it's a Hail Mary. They're putting themselves out there. Even though they don't know where it's going to go, even though they have a hard time believing that you feel the same way as they feel, that's not going to stop this from moving forward. Because like I said, they're not going to walk away from you. I've seen it happen in the past with people that I know. They love someone and they walk away because they can't believe that person loves them. And at the end of the day, I just can't figure it out. Why somebody would do that. Even though you love someone, you walk away from them. How can you walk away from someone you love? We all deserve the chance. We all deserve love. This person has a hard time believing that they deserve love. I feel like that has a lot to do with their history, that burden that they hold. But I feel like, taking that step back for them is really going to move forward for both of you. It doesn't feel like that way right now for you. It feels like they're pulling away from you. But they're not. They're not going anywhere. They just need to realize that they can't, no matter how they look at it, they're not walking away from this. That's what I have for you. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.